Hey everybody, thanks for watching and welcome back to the channel. This guide is a follow-up to my previous Fasnacht guide. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out. In this guide, we're going to go over tips so you can finish Fasnacht as quickly as possible. The goal being that you can switch service to another one that still has the event going on, so you can double or triple dip. So let's take a look. I got 10 tips here we're going to go over with a few bonus tips sprinkled in, and we'll even do one build at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the protectrons that I often see taking the longest to finish up is the Historian, which requires 10 steins. You can grab these before the event even starts. That way, as soon as you get to the Historian, he immediately will start marching over to the parade starting point. Tip number 2, grab beeswax before the event starts. Again, this way you can turn it in right into the candle maker as soon as you get the protectron without having to run all the way across the map for it. Tip number 3, you want to keep rad toad eggs. So these don't spawn early, so you do just have to keep leftovers from the previous event. Normally there'll be egg clusters down in the stream once the protectron is activated, but if there's no protectron, the egg clusters aren't there. Rad toads also drop these during the fight, so keep these on you between events, and then the next time around, you'll be able to turn it in immediately to the baker without having to jump into the stream for it. Tip number 4, you want to have 50 wood scraps for the woodsman. There's a wood pile next to the baker's house if you don't already have it. Otherwise, you can just keep it on your person so you can turn it in immediately if you get the woodsman. This is a bonus tip. Be careful when you're using your scrap box. The auto scrap will scrap your steins, and you can scrap the beeswax as well, and you have to go collect them again. So when you're going in between, make sure you don't hit auto scrap. You only store what you want to store. You can store the wood scrap and then grab it out of here later on if the woodsman does pop up. Tip number 5, start with the protectrons that are further away from the bonfire. They take longer to walk over to the parade. If there are people on the instruments, go ahead and interact with the musician protectron, and they'll start progressing on it. You can go ahead and walk away and go to the next protectrons. So besides the musicians, the ones that check first are the baker in the yellow house, the protectron in the candle house that asks you to kill the honeybees, and the historian that needs the steins. So those are all further away from the parade start and take longer to walk over. So once those are completed, then you can start looking for the protectrons that are closer in, like the candle maker, the butcher, and the woodsman. Tip number 6, you want to use a weapon with a wide area of effect like the Tesla rifle, Tesla cannon, nuka grenades, anything like that. They can be boosted with the Grenader perk. That way you can have double the area. That even works on the Tesla's chaining. So you want to be able to wipe out all the enemies as quickly as possible, and that's what those help you do. So the faster you wipe out the enemies, the sooner the protectrons will start moving to the next area, the sooner you can complete the event. If you don't have one of those weapons that benefit from Grenadier, you can use an automatic weapon with gun food to automatically switch the targets while you're in bat. That's also very helpful, and it's going to help you clear out these enemies pretty quick. Tip number 7, watch the protectrons. If you see them start moving off course, there's probably an enemy over there. They do aggro. So if you see them moving, go over there, check out the area, and take out any enemies so they'll move back on course. Once you wipe out everybody, if the protectrons are in the wrong position, they have to move to the correct position before they'll move to the next phase, which will slow you down. Tip number 8, if you use your quick wheel, it'll dismiss any notifications that are on the screen so you can see the rewards faster. You can also skip the notifications by just changing servers, but if you like seeing the pop-up, just use the quick wheel to make it go a little quicker. Tip number 9, when you are changing servers, pick somebody from your social menu. This is a lot quicker because you don't need to go back to the main menu that you normally would. So this takes out a loading screen. You're more likely to be able to get that second or even that third Fasnacht event. Tip number 10, so this is the last tip. Completion time here is really key. If you can complete it in 8 minutes or less, you're likely to get 3 events. If you do it less than 12 minutes, you can probably get 2. If it's over 12 minutes, you're really unlikely to get more than 1. So I'm just going to show you here a clip of me getting 3 events in 1 hour. I'm going to speed it up just so you don't have to watch all the loading screens. Alright, now for the fun part, let's go over the build. So under strength, we just have Pack Rat, which reduces the weight of the steins that you need for the Historian. Perception, we got Commando perks for more damage, Grenadier to double the Tesla chain distance, and Butcher's Bounty for more intestines from those squirrels and rabbits. Charisma, we have Tenderizer just for more damage. Intelligence, we have Science, again just for more damage on non-heavy energy guns, which includes the Tesla rifle. Under Agility, we have Escape Artist and Covert Operative, just for more damage again. And then under luck, we have Woodchucker, which is more wood for woodsmen, and Good with Salt, which lengthens the spoil time on the intestines. So for Fasnacht specifically, you want Pack Rat, Woodchucker, and Good with Salt, and the rest here are just damage perks. For the actual Tesla rifle, we're running Quad with faster fire rate. The third perk doesn't really matter. Quad I'd say is the most important here. The ammo capacity on Tesla rifle is really bad normally. And then faster fire rate is pretty obvious. It just shoots quicker, so you can shoot through the hordes a little faster.